So we all enjoy the cruise. That's the last day. I can't believe it. What's that?
Turn the ship around.
Turn the ship around. You heard the band. So basically, we're just going to take some questions. And if you have a question, put your hand in the air. We'll try and get through as many as we can. Think of the most crazy questions you can ask, and we'll just to liven it up a bit. And I'll try and answer as many of them as I can. Yes.
Do you like not being the new person?
Suppose you don't really get as much limelight, don't you? All the attention's on the new guy now, you know. I'm only messing. No, Emmet's a lovely guy, absolutely lovely guy, and it's great now that I can bully him the way I was bullied when I started. But he's fitting in like a glove, you know. He really is.
What has been one of your favorite venues?
Sorry. What's one of my favourite venues? Apart from here in the Golden Jazz Bar? It's a good question. It kind of depends, really. There's something always very special about the Fox Theatres. Each of the Fox Theatres are very kind of surreal, you know. And it just happens that there's always a mad audience every time we go there as well, which is great. Those guys love that. So every time we go in, there's just this electric sound coming from the crowd in Atlanta or St. Louis.
So, what are you most looking forward to with the upcoming tour after the cruise is over?
The symphony tour. Well, I think it's any singer's dream to stand on stage with a symphony orchestra behind you. You know, it's the second we heard about this, the second the whole tour was in the drawing board stage of it, you know, and we were kind of planning the Christmas CD album, the Christmas Voices album, and, you know, even just hearing, I remember going into the Wimble Lane, the studio in Dublin, and hearing the orchestra performing the tracks that we were going to be putting our vocals on the following week. So you're watching, like, the finest orchestra in Ireland playing, like, Away in a Manger that you're going to be singing a solo later on that week, and it's just kind of, you have to take a moment to realise what's going on. So then, since then, and even recording it, it was just such a massive thing. And David Monroe is such an incredible, talented musician. His arrangements have always been phenomenal, but this one is just in particular, you know. I remember sitting up in the north when we were recording, sitting on the lawn, and Emmet Cahill recording Oh Holy Night, and it was just, I remember I was sitting there with George, and the two of us just like, geez, he can sing. You know, so since then, just been dying to do the tour, really have.
Okay, Colm, over here.
Yes.
Hi, Colm.
Hiya.
Will you guys be going around the doors and signing posters on the doors?
If we get 10 minutes free. If we do. Well, what's the schedule today? We have this, and then I've got a Essential for Mythology, and I've got 2 mythology shows, and then a Celtic Comment show after that. So I might see. I did intend on it, I really did. It's just been hectic. Great.
The cabin boys all signed my door.
What's that?
The cabin boys all signed my door. And everything.
I should have taught them to do my signature.
Notes and everything.
Hello.
Hiya. Love the accent.
Thank you, I'm Australian.
Oh, we know Australia.
Are you going to a Down Under?
I would love to. Please? Okay, if you said please. Yes, at some stage. Yeah, this August, myself and Laura did the first solo tour. Few familiar faces. So that'll hopefully be now the first of many, and Australia is definitely on the cards. West Coast Australia.
And America.
See, this is always the problem. Yes.
How long does it take to prepare a show, and how many people does it take to put it on?
Castle Thunder. A long time. If we're planning a new DVD, well, I've only done one DVD with the group now, but I remember we I had to give a list of about 30 to 40 songs that I thought I enjoyed singing, first of all, and secondly I thought kind of brought out my personality. Then Dave Monroe, the MD, did the same, about 30 songs. Sharon Brown, the producer, had about 30 songs. So for every single person there was about around 100 songs at the start, and you work down from there. So normally you bring what you have to the table, and the management bring what they have to the table, and then the management gets its way. But what's that?
Kind of like being a mother.
yeah. So so that's pretty much it. It takes a few months to narrow it down, but then hopefully that's kind of almost the rewarding part as well, that you're standing on stage and you know how long it's taken to get to this point, so you just enjoy every second of it, you know. I think if it was the last second then you wouldn't appreciate it maybe as much. So the mythology in particular there was a huge amount of work went into it. And then to go on tour the next day to keep it a secret was just... I'm the worst secret keeper on the planet. So everyone's talking about, you know, is there, at the meet and greets, they're like, is there going to be a new DVD? Or, you know, I'm just sitting there saying, oh, I want to say it so bad. So it was nice to finally announce it. Yes?
First, I want to say thank you to singing Christmas 1915 for the Canadians for Remembrance Day. And then my question is, what's your favorite song to sing with Celtic Thunder and why?
That always changes. Because it's just, you get a buzz at different points. I don't know, there's always like a part of the song you love, and then when you keep singing the same song about a million times, there's different things that you have to focus on to kind of keep it fresh. And then there's different things you enjoy about a song, and then that changes, and then you go to... So I suppose I've always loved Katie.
Do you call your mom a lot? Because I'm sure she misses you. And do you still cook for the guys?
First question, I probably don't phone her as much as she would want me to phone her. This is what happens when I have like 200 moms sitting in the phone. Every time I phone her, it's like, oh, it's been like 4 days. And then I was like, well, the fact you're giving out to me is going to probably be another 4 days. She has a particular habit of making you feel right back at home straight away. And what the second question was... Oh, do I still cook? Yeah, no, I've, to be honest, it's always very difficult to give a straight answer in things, I find. I don't know why. I mean, I've always thought a dream of mine in life, well, on the bucket list, would be standing on a tour bus in some city that I know absolutely nothing about and just giving a tour. And just seeing how long I can get away with it. You know, we're about to take a corner here, and then on your left is the oldest building in America, first established in 1822. I see everyone with the pictures. So basically, that's translated into Celtic Thunder as well. There's so many times where, especially when the questions, you know, they're kind of the same that are coming up, you just feel like just telling a lie. And Angie asked me in that Q&A, she said, what do you do on a day off, or what tells a typical day? And I decided to make up that I can cook, which I certainly can't. And that everyone comes onto the bus each day for my cooking. But that kind of stuck because a few people then were giving me different recipe books and stuff like that. So I'm sorry about that. The truth is out now, I can't cook.
Hi, Colm. Yesterday, Emmet
We call them tooties.
He was at the Christmas show. Which Emmet will show up for the show tonight?
You're just asking me because I said I'm bad at keeping secrets. That, I'm afraid, is one that you will have to find out yourselves. All I'll tell you is that there's only one Emmet doing it.
First of all, thanks for being here.
No worries.
Blue eyes. Sorry, I'm a sucker for blue eyes. I'd like to know when you're going to bless the DFW area of Texas presence.
December 14th and 15th.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is a nice surprise. Good afternoon, folks. This is your captain speaking. Hope you're all having a lovely time. I took a really quick... I looked like I was good at bed. I got out of bed like this. It's great. But Colm picked up my clothes before I came down. So it took me longer to iron them. I did not know Emma was coming. This is a nice I'm just full of little surprises. Sometimes not always good surprises, but surprises. So this is now Q&A with Celtic Comet. Neil looks great with long hair, doesn't he? Neil. Why did he cut it? I don't know. It looks great. You should all tell him to grow his hair now. I think we should. It's like setting a challenge. You can't cut your hair for a year. That little lady has a question.
For both of you, if you could sing any song, what song would you want to sing?
Ooh, good. My Irish Mario. What sort of song would I sing?
No fever.
We've done a lot of them, haven't we? And tonight, of course, we're in the Pantheon Lounge, me and him. We're going to be doing... The program is going to be very varied, is this the word? Lots of different colours. Did anyone come to the last show we did? I just want to formally apologise for Emmet's performance. It was one of the most spontaneous gigs I think we just decided to have fun for all of that. But yeah, I don't know, to sing one song. What's your favourite song? You like all of them? What? You have to have a favourite. Pick one. You have to choose one.
Baby, baby.
You don't know.
Rock
You
and
just
roll
be with
kid.
that. No.